And that was the last time I said the word marriage.
That's not true, Mr.
Don't get
Lego.
married.
Don't take Anton's side. Them women that was saying that, they using that as a shield and insecurity because they know they can't get a man to marry him. So
But my
what they
point
do
is, it don't even matter. I don't give a damn. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let them stay out there. Period. That's my
Wow.
whole thing.
There's so many questions you can ask a woman after she says she don't want to be married to find out that is a pure lie.
I agree.
Why are you arguing with the person that is telling you something? Let them stay out there. And that is the whole point.
Why are y'all
I'm not
trying
saying
to
what's right or what's wrong?
No. We're not.
If this is
you're
what
right.
they want to say,
statement.
hold on. If this is what they want to do, this is what they want to say, let them stay out there. That's all my whole point. We are arguing with women. I ain't gonna say the word, but F them. You feel me? If they don't want to get married, they want to stay out here, let they dumbasses stay out here. That's it.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with Anton. Yeah. The arguments are over because let them stay out here.
So let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all as guys telling me y'all can't find one woman at all? Not one?
Who's single on the panel?
I ain't talking about to the guys on the panel just in general. I'm saying about people in general. Are y'all telling me y'all can't find one out of 4+ billion women? Doesn't matter, what the race is, whatever. You can't find one.
Good question, Anton.
Well, personally, I just got back in the market, so I wasn't really looking for it. But personally, I just got back in the market within.
I'm not talking about the guys that's not interested at the time of getting married, but y'all say a lot of people say that the majority of men want to be married. Now, one of the things that I've experimented with over the last year plus is I've done a lot of different panels, including Fight Club, where I've allowed anybody that wants to talk to be able to come up on the panel, right? And I'm gonna tell you what I see, right? Because I'm an equal accountability partner, and I got smoke for everybody. I see a lot of dust. I see a lot of dusties. I see people that are ungroomed, no job, like they just existing. And if you're telling me that the majority of people are suitable for marriage, I'm trying to understand where, man. And how come people can't find one person? You telling me we got all of the freedom in the world to be able to go and travel and do whatever it is that we want to do wherever we want to go. And the majority of the people want to be married. And you telling me you can't find one? Because nobody told you had to date every single woman on the planet. But if that's what you're looking to do, you telling me you can't find one person. That's crazy to me. It just don't, the math ain't mathing for me.
Trauma.
I concur.
That's the one word.
It's just not mathing to me. The math ain't mathing to me. I see people every single day, like city to city, state to state.
It's me.
And I'm trying to understand what the heck is happening.
Anton, I say the same thing.
You don't understand what the issue is.
I say the same thing.
Tell me what the issue is, Bruiser. I'm sure. Hold on. I'm sure Bruiser is gonna school me. Go ahead, give me the issue, Bruiser.
This is what I see. I understand what you see. What I see is these men want a specific woman that they may not qualify for.
Oh, okay.
but that's not the problem. That's not the question. The question is, can you find the person? I didn't say can you find somebody that you
they can find the woman that they qualify. That's not the one they want.
I don't think that's men's problem.
That's a completely different problem, and I don't think that that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't think that's men's problem per se.
What is the trigger, Mike? Somebody give me some insight.
Restate the question. I'm sorry.
So how you gonna negate me what I say if you don't even go ahead, trigger, Mike?
The question is, why is it so difficult to find one girl?
Oh, I can't answer that. It's not difficult.
Because think about it. If everybody got the solution, because
we're talking about just
we got a lot of coaches. We got a lot of coaches that's making a lot of money out here in these streets, right? And we all know the talking points. A lot of people can quote Kevin Samuels back and forth, right? And we know how to vet. We know how to. Everybody know. Okay, cool. 2-parent household, awesome. Make sure she ain't got kids. Great. All of these different things, right? So now I'm trying to understand, because I would never tell somebody to do something from a financial perspective as far as how I'm coaching them unless I first mastered it myself. So now that we have all of the solutions, I'm trying to understand where's the implementation.
Can I say two things real fast? The first one, Anton, I want to ask you a question of what we spoke on another panel. What did you speak about that made Rita special when we talked about the amount of women out here and their body counts?
What made her special?
Mm-hmm. Just that alone, without even bringing the quality of who she is as a person. When we talked about how much is too much, when we talked about body counts, just that first, and then I'm gonna say what I think.
So you're talking about the fact that she was a virgin?
Yep. So
okay.
The second part is what men been saying, fathers been saying for the last 34 years. Why buy the cow if you can milk it for free?
Correct. However, that's not what's being communicated, though, Ali. What's being communicated is I want to be married.
Mm-hmm. But it's
so
still
it's right. Different. See, again, and I'm not an advocate for somebody. I'm not telling everybody that they got to get married. That's not my argument. My argument is usually, listen, if this is what you're going to do, let me prepare you and give you the insight on how you can be married successfully. That's what I usually say. Now, for the people that don't want to get married, I say don't get married. Have fun, do what you want to do, have a good time. Just please don't have no kids out of wedlock. Please don't have no kids out of wedlock because they didn't ask to be here. Now, what I do see communicated is guys say, I want to be married. And when you start to parse through those group of men, which is the overwhelming majority of them, and I just did a poll the other day, probably last week, I think, I'm wondering why can't they find a girl?
How old are they?
A lot of those guys lack the ability to sacrifice and uphold their duty in a relationship. They don't have the means to be in a house. They want to be a husband. They don't have the means to take care of a household.
That's not true.
They want a woman to be submissive to them. Because I hear them. I don't be on your panels much, but the ones that I'm on, they want a woman to be submissive. They want to require it, but they don't qualify for it.
That's not true, Bruiser.
It is true. A lot of the guys don't even. A lot of the guys don't.
Okay. If it's true for Daquan, then why isn't it true for Jose? Okay, why isn't it true for all these men? Black men make more money than. Why does Jose go out here and lay bricks for less than $100 a day, but go home to a woman that washes his feet? Don't give me that. Black men are perfectly suitable to pair with and build a life with. Perfectly suitable. Stop that rhetoric. Bro.
Why are you making it about a race?
It has to be about. I just gave you a standard.
You making it about race? I didn't make it about a race.
Black men make more than Hispanic men, and
you're making it about money, solely money too.